Okay, hello, it is Monday and Tim is posting my first vlog. So it's kind of exciting. It's the first vlog that's going up. Oh, he just moved the screen, there we go. And let me know if you guys like this format. It's some behind the scenes of what happens in a day in the life, some behind the scenes of Namaste Yoga, some behind the scenes of what happens in our lives. And you guys seem to like those videos, those short clips when we put them up on Facebook and Instagram. And so I decided to film a bunch of them and put them together. And Tim's been editing them and put them together for me. So let me know if you like them. And the first one has gone up today and we'll see if you guys like them. I just finished writing up my 3 thank you cards for today, and actually 5, but I said 3 because I only have 3 thank you cards left, which means it's time for me to get designing a new thank you card. And I pulled out my birthday cards because it's time to write March birthday cards. This is the birthday card that I designed. So I want to design something similar for a thank you card because I've been getting into art lately. It's nice because it's matte finish, not glossy finish, so I don't have to write with Sharpie markers on it. So that's nice. I want to design something like that, but smaller, I think, for thank you cards. So that'll be nice. And when I pulled out this box, I found 2 Tombow markers that had fallen behind my desk, so that was a nice find. Yay! So I think I'll get going on designing something like that maybe later on tonight. Okay, I just made a little pick-me-up for this afternoon. I made hot chocolate. I make mine with carob powder, so because of the migraines. So chocolate pretty much gives me headaches, migraines right away. So mine has carob powder in it. Tim has his with regular cocoa powder. So here's the secret. I put mine in the blend tech and then I whir it up, and then you can see you get the foam on the top. I don't know what, oh, that must be from the markers earlier. Anyway, so here's Tim's. And you can see you get that nice foam on the top. Oh, so yummy. I'm going to have that while I do some responses on the membership community, responding to some posts. Look at the difference between those two. That one's much darker than the cocoa. I find the carob can be quite a little bit richer and a little bit sweeter too. It's nice. Good morning. It's almost 6 o'clock. And this morning I've decided to do some restorative yoga. Yesterday on my blog I had somebody ask if I always did my own videos or if I sometimes did a self-directed practice. And this morning I'm going to just set my timer and do a self-directed practice, because yesterday I had a pretty bad migraine and it feels like the remnants of it are still here today. And so it's still important for me to move my body, or at least put my body in shapes. So maybe move my body is not the right word, but put my body in shapes, because I've been finding when I have migraines, my body needs to be still and rest a lot, but that can go towards inertia, and inertia can mean for me depression. And so my practice becomes really important for me then to overcome that quality of depression, so I don't sink into depression, and so I can put my body into shapes, especially with bolsters and blocks and things, to open up my heart center so that I don't sink into depression when there's not so much, when there can't be so much movement in my body. Okay, so I'm looking forward to supporting myself with this practice this morning. I'm reading Tara Brach's book, True Refuge, right now, and this chapter on meditation really stuck with me last night. There's a quote at the beginning that says, "Is there anything I can do to make myself enlightened? As little as you can do to make the sun rise in the morning." then of what use are the spiritual exercises you prescribe to make sure you are not asleep when the sun begins to rise? That's a quote by Anthony DeMello. I thought it was so poignant, and it really inspired me to continue practicing, and it really spoke to my experience of practicing, and also just some of the times of doubt around practicing meditation as well. So I thought that was really beautiful. I thought I would share it with you. Okay, we are on our way to Oak Bay, which is where my teacher rents studio space for yoga classes. I was just thinking this morning, it's my first yoga class back in a month because my teacher travels quite a bit, and she was in Thailand for the last month doing a retreat. She did her own self-directed retreat, and then also she was assisting her teacher with some teacher training. So this is my first class back in a month, so I'm excited about that. But the reason why I was having to think about it is because it doesn't feel like it, because I've already had a private session with her. I was emailing her, "Are you back? I need you." So I think I had a private with her maybe even last week. But as soon as she got back, it was like, "I need you." So I've already interacted with her. But I'm looking forward to proper class as well. So on our way to Oak Bay. So Tim just picked me up from yoga, and we stopped at Clover Point on the way home. It's a beautiful day. The sun is out and shining, nice and warm actually too. And I managed to go, yoga classes are now 2 hours long, but I went at the old time and it was they shifted it to half an hour earlier, but so I was about maybe, I don't know, 15-20 minutes late. So that was fun, showing up late. Kind of fun. But it was a really good class. She was talking about being present for your emotions, and she talked about this thing about most emotions only lasting, if you're really present with the sensation of them, only lasting for a minute and 30 seconds. But when we layer stories on top of them, that's when they can last for a year or 10 years or 20 years. And so that was really poignant. So one of the things that Maria asked to see more about was my evening routine. So the pink bathroom gets another viewing, yay! So one of the things that I've been trying to do in the evenings is have an Epsom salt bath, which is magnesium sulfate, I think. Anyway, Epsom salts are great because it allows you to absorb magnesium in the skin, and it's super relaxing and calming, and I'm not that deep a sleeper, so anything that helps to calm down my Vata constitution, especially when I've had a day where there's been a lot going on. I had 2 leadership meetups today, and it was pretty mentally busy day. Mentally busy day. So this will calm my mind before I go to bed. I'm going to put more water in the tub. I just turned it off so it wouldn't be too loud when I filmed it. So yay for the pink tub, and got some vanilla candle going, and it's going to be a nice relaxing bath to end my Tuesday. Good morning. It's Wednesday morning, and that Epsom salt bath worked amazingly. I had such a great deep sleep last night, and I'm all ready to get going this morning with a yoga practice that I'm going to film on time lapse this morning. I had a great SpeakPipe message yesterday from Jane, who she was saying this time of year her batteries are really depleted. It just feels like her energy is really low, and I can totally relate to that. So it's winter right now, and it's true. You just get into that mode. I can relate to getting into that mode of inertia and needing to keep my energy moving at this time of year. So I've chosen a class this morning from the winter series. A lot of the winter series classes are restorative. They work on your adrenal glands, they work on your kidneys. Kidneys are this, in traditional Chinese medicine, like similar to your adrenals. And so this morning, because I had such good sleep, I've chosen the Kapha dosha class from the winter series. Kapha is dominant in winter. Kaffas get phlegmy, but Kaffas have a tendency, if they could choose the couch all the time, they would. So you got to keep them moving. So I know this class is going to have a lot of movement in it, and I'm excited about that this morning because I have the energy for it. I'm also going to do what I normally do in the morning, so you're going to get to see that. Use the soft squash ball for my hands and the soft foam roller. So I'm going to set up time lapse, and you'll get to see my whole practice this morning because I even had enough energy to get dressed. Yay! Okay, this morning I asked you guys, what yoga poses do you avoid the most? And I got so many responses to this question. Tim's having a shower in the background. It was unbelievable. So this is a great question. It really helped me to see what poses to put in today's class on a version that we're going to be filming right now. I'm going to put this on time lapse so you can see me setting up our apartment for filming, turning our apartment into a studio for filming Namaste Yoga. It's raining cats and dogs out still. Oh, maybe it stopped right now. It stopped, of course, right now. But yeah, I'll set up a time lapse so you can see. Oh no, it's raining. It's definitely raining. It's raining so much lately. And so I'll set up a time lapse so you can see what it looks like to change our apartment into our studio. And then I'm going to go do my hair and my makeup, and then we'll be filming. Okay, I'm here at Broom Body Bar, and I'm getting a pedicure today. I'm so excited. It's been about a year since I've had a pedicure. And Caitlin just told me to choose my nail polish color, and look at all these gorgeous colors. So now I have the very difficult task of choosing a color. Okay, I am back from getting my pedicure. Oh my god, they look so good. It's been so long since I had a pedicure, and it feels so good. You know that feeling when you get a pedicure? It feels so good. A lot of you are asking about my evening routine. Almost always before I go to bed, I do the connective tissue routine for my foot. So I pretty much always do that before I go to bed. I find your body does a lot of healing at night. And so, yeah, I always do that at night before I go to bed. I have one of these balls right on my bedside table. It's a soft squash ball. That's something that we talk a lot about in the membership community. Anyway, so, oh, tonight I get to do it and look down at my pedicure, which would be awesome. And to be honest, I don't know if you can hear those torrential downpours outside our window right now, but Tim is out playing soccer in that. He is going to be soaked through when he gets home. Hello, it's Friday, and I spent yesterday in silence, so I didn't vlog at all. Had a great day. I did a lot of art, and I did a fair amount of yoga too. I did the Intelligent Core class, which was amazing, and I did a lot of the SI joint class, which was, I find it's good for me to go back and do reviews of those anatomy heavy classes every once in a while, especially ones where with the SI joint class there's so much in it for me as a yoga teacher to help keep you guys safe. So I want to show you my days of silence. I spent a lot of time doing art, so I'm going to show you what I did yesterday. So right now I'm taking Tamara Laporte's year-long online art course called Life Book. It's awesome. Every week I get a new lesson, and this is yesterday's lesson. I think I was with a teacher called Faith Hill. It was Faith something, sorry. Anyway, it was so much fun to do. It was a mandala. That's where my art journey started, was with mandalas, so it's always comfortable to go back to that. And it was so much fun because there was so much depth of the backgrounds on this, and collaging and all the layers. I did it quite differently than how she did it because I didn't have a lot of the supplies that she had. Like, she did so much fun stuff with spray painting and stencils, and I just did not have that. So nice fun excuse to go to the art store and look those things up. And it also inspired me to do this piece last night, which I've already put on the wall. So I really enjoyed doing that. I had so much fun with the collage. It was going to be a background, but I really liked the way this turned out. I'm just going to leave it how it is. And then I liked it so much. I like the details on it. I like this motive very much. So I was going to start a new one today, because those colors won't work in our pink bathroom. That bathroom keeps coming up a lot. But I pulled out some colors, some pink and grays, to do some collaging and start another piece for our bathroom. I'm not sure if this is going to work well. The collage may pull up. I'm going to have to glue it down really well because of the humidity in the bathroom. But I found this, you know, by the dumpster, and somebody was throwing it out, so I gessoed over it, and I'm going to do my own. Now I'm going to try and Skype with one of our Namaste Yogis who's a member as well. She's had some major health challenges, and she's coming back to health in a big way. When I say major, like she almost died. So I'm going to try and call her. I'm not sure she'd be home, although I'm pretty sure she will be home because she's recovering. And I'm excited to talk to her because she's just got this incredible story of survival. So I'm looking forward to talking with her. There's Trinity in the background. So I'm excited to talk to her. Okay, I just got off the phone with Maria, and I had a great talk with her. There's Tim. Oh, there's Tim. And it was amazing to talk to her and hear her story of survival, how she survived open heart surgery and her aneurysm. And those of you who are members in our community are going to get to hear her story. I'm going to interview her. It was just amazing to hear her total transformation and appreciation of life. And I know Maria watches the vlog, so hi Maria. Tim and I are off to the farm now to go get vegetables because our fridge is empty. The pantry is bare. We are at the farm. We just picked up our veggies. See, look at what a gentleman Tim is. He always opens my door for me. You do. This is the farm. So we can eat tonight. We actually didn't buy yams, even though we got a yam ball. So Tim and I decided to stop at the butterfly sanctuary. It's really close to the farm we go to, and it's a super fun place to go. There are tons of butterflies here, and it's also really warm in here every time we come. And so you can always come in and warm up. There's so many cute kids here today too. One of the great things about living in a tourist town is that there are so many touristy things to do. And so last May we bought a pass to the butterfly gardens. And so every time we come to the farm we can stop in here. And it's just one of the most relaxing, peaceful places you can come and see the butterflies. It's just a beautiful place, and Tim loves to do photography here too. Not just the butterflies, but the plants and the flowers here are really gorgeous here as well. I wonder what's inside this little squeegee thing. These are things that you usually wash your dishes with, so they've obviously put something super yummy in here for the butterflies. This is so precious and sweet. This is new. This wasn't here last time. I was just talking to Maria today about washing dishes. And now they've got a treat for the butterfly in the dish scrub. These guys are always my favorite, the turtles. I love going to Beacon Hill Park and seeing them too. I'll take you guys there someday too, where I love to go and walk in Beacon Hill Park. And they come out on the sunny days there. These ones are so cool. They're really huge. I don't know if you can see how big they are compared to that container. They're actually moss. I found Rooibos tea heaven. This is the one that I chose. Almond Rooibos. Almond Rocker Rooibos. Oh my god, if you could smell this. This is the one that Tim chose. Belgian chocolate Rooibos. And then Tim is getting this one to go. Raspberry in Paris Rooibos. Oh my god, this one actually has whole raspberries in it. And I'm getting this one. I know it's kind of not that exciting, but vanilla rooibos. But next time I'm gonna have to try some of these other ones. Blueberry, Provence de rooibos. That one has, what does it have in it? Lavender, currants, and blueberries. That one sounds really good. I'm gonna definitely have to try that one. They've got an Earl Grey rooibos, blueberry, Thai lemon. Anyway, tea heaven for me. We will definitely be back here. And this is so nice. They really have the little tins out. You can see it and then you can smell them. So yummy. Tim's picking up some tickets for us for some shows, some theater that he ordered. But this is just the most gorgeous building. The front of it, the side, the entrance, or whatever it is. We've taken some photographs here before, I think. But yeah, I really love the side of this building. Cherry blossoms on our street! Good morning. It's Saturday, and that means it's a soccer day. Lots of soccer today, but before, early in the morning, it means I have more time for yoga because I can start my day a little later. So I'm going to finish up the SI joint video, which I got to 30 minutes to the other day, and then this overwhelming feeling of exhaustion came over me, and I stopped. So I'm going to start at 30 minutes and continue on. And then I'm also going to do the beginners inversions class, because when I asked people what the pose they avoid the most was, so many people mention inversions. So I want to do a little refresher on inversions. I've been thinking a lot about inversions. So it's a little ambitious, but I think I can do it. I'll let you know how it goes. It's a gorgeous day, and we just rode bikes to Trinity's soccer practice. It was a good ride here. Look at this blue sky. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. Just a beautiful day. A little brisk, but it's beautiful. Sunday morning, and I just spent the last hour playing with this suspension trainer. I have a TRX. And I was very encouraged by so many of you who follow me on Instagram. I put up a time lapse of me playing with the TRX this week. That you'll see it in the vlog this week too. And a lot of you expressed an interest in it. And so Lynn's especially said she was interested. And I've been wanting to do this for a long time. But I think I'm going to do some blog posts on this, of how to use a suspension trainer in yoga. There's hardly anything on it on YouTube. Hey, it's Sunday night, and it's been a great week. I've really enjoyed vlogging with you this week. So give it a thumbs up if you like this video. If you'd like to see more vlogging next week, let me know in the comments what you'd like to see behind the scenes of Namaste Yoga and in my life. And let me know if you have any questions or comments. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. That really helps us. And thanks so much for watching this week. I've had a lot of fun with you, and I will see you next week. I'll be starting to vlog first thing tomorrow morning. I have exciting things to share with you next week. Bye. Mwah.